I want to keep talking about Jordan Neely because the activists have found out about the chokehold in the subway and they've decided to let the world know that they're going to protest this unjust killing, which is fine because I can't really control how people decide to protest, but I can critique it when it's something that could be absolutely detrimental to these protesters. You can look at that and laugh and say, look at all these dumb people on the subway. They think they're making a difference. I'm looking at that and thinking you all could be potentially electrocuted, because if you don't know, you can be electrocuted on a subway terminal if you get on those tracks.
So obviously the police, there's a huge response right now. Our city is in crisis. Our city is going down the drain. And as you see, they were protesters on the subway tracks. They actually jumped from the platform onto the tracks, and they were on the tracks with power, electric. They could have been electrocuted, guys, electrocuted. And there was a train with the lights barreling right towards them. The motorman and the crew was shaken up. They're all shaken up. Subway service had to be suspended through Queens and parts of Manhattan, impacting thousands of people because of a few, under 100 people. This is what happens. And this is why the police should have gotten the situation under control earlier, but they did not do that. And this is the situation we're dealing with in our city. So, we understand there's anger, but you know what? If you want to protest, go do that in front of Gracie Mansion. Go do that with the elected officials. Why are you impacting people who are trying to get to jobs, trying to get to work, and you're disrupting? What's the purpose of standing in the middle of the street, blocking traffic? A police officer just got injured really bad and possibly broke his leg. They pushed him. He was from the 102nd Precinct in Queens. You saw him being taken in right now. This is devastating to our first responders who are here just trying to make sure that everyone can have the fundamental right to protest in peace. So yeah, our city is a mess.
Thankfully, they didn't, and no one else got hit by a subway. But could you imagine a scenario where you look at something on the news of an unjust killing in your eyes, and you decide you and a bunch of your buddies are going to go protest because you want the world to know this is something we need to talk about and fight for. And you go there and you decide to get on the train tracks, and then you get electrocuted, not realizing that you had the potential to have this happen to you because you didn't realize that's something that could happen to you. I understand people are going to have their opinions about making sure that they're safe, making sure that they're secure. But if you don't know that and you decide to jump on that as the effective way to protest and you die because of it, you didn't achieve nothing and you make yourself look stupid for doing that. But that's not even the reason I've decided to make this video. The reason I'm making this video is because of the next thing I'm about to show you of a guy who I believe is talking about needing to get to work and protesters saying, fuck that.
You can get out of the train or something. Get out of her face. Get out of her face.
So get another train. Take another train. Bro, you hurting her right now. I'm not touching you.
Transfer, sir. You will not be late for your work. You will not be true. Do not use the as an excuse. And do not use that to touch her. Get off the train. Do not touch her. Get off. If you want to get off, I'll take you to another exit. You now get off the train. That's it. That's what you want to do.
Bro, they lynching us out here. They lynching us out here, bro. They lynching us out here, bro. They are lynching us out here, bro. They are lynching us out here. They lynching us out here, bro. Jordan Neely was from my hood, bro. I know the nigga personally. He's from my hood. You don't have to explain to
You need to understand that everybody is not going to care about what it is you're protesting for. Whether it be for a black life you don't even know, whether it be to protest Donald Trump, white supremacy, hunger, climate change, any of these issues, everybody's not going to care. There are going to be people who have to live their life, go to work, pick up kids, get home from school, get groceries to feed themselves or a family. The world will not stop for whatever issue it is that you care about so much, and people will become annoyed with what you're doing, especially if you're preventing them, people who have no idea what's going on, from doing their daily tasks. Some people will get violent, some people will get verbally aggressive, some people will openly antagonize you because in your mind you're thinking you're doing a good thing, when in reality you're stopping other people from doing things that are important to them.
Why your officers take black lives? Why your officers take black lives? Your officers are taking black lives. Your officers are taking black lives.
Are y'all gonna arrest
Your officers took black
Y'all
lives.
silence is violence.
Your officers
You're
took
literally
black
one
lives.
mental health right.
Your officers took black lives. 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 We got problems.
Yo, why are you touching me?
all you gotta tell. Look, all you gotta say is he's dismissed.
Don't give them a reason.
He's dismissed.
Don't give them a reason. Don't give them a reason.
You too.
I know you want the world to cater to you. I know you want the world to pay attention to every single issue that exists, but in reality, it ain't gonna happen. We all ain't got eyes glued to our phones. We ain't got our eyes all glued to the news. Some people openly distract themselves from it. Some people look for comedy. Some people watch shows. Some people are not openly invested in a lot of things, and it's perfectly natural. But to prevent people from doing their daily tasks and thinking that you're getting the job done is not helping, especially in a scenario where we have limited information and all we have to go on is guy got on the subway, apparently he was being aggressive, other guy chokes him out, and now it's all rooted in white supremacy, even though there was a black guy restraining his arms, but that's besides the point. We have to understand there's a way to go about these things and letting the world know you view it as a problem. Stopping people from doing things that are important to them and bullying them and acting as if you don't care about them in order to get your message across is not going to get it across at all, and it's going to make more people, especially those who get prevented from doing things, to say fuck you and fuck whatever it is you're protesting. And I know that's not what you want. I'm here to help you because I know your stupid ways are not good for what it is you want. And I want you to understand, you weird protester, that stopping people or potentially getting yourself electrocuted is not how you want to fight for somebody's rights, protect somebody's situation, or want people to pay attention to a situation you deem as unjust. It won't be helpful. And I'll say, have a picket sign, march on sidewalks, make sure you have some billboard out there, do something that could actually get more eyes to see you and openly listen to what it is you have to say, and not have someone randomly drag you by a shirt because you're in the middle of the street while they're trying to get to work. You see how easy that is? You see how simple that is? Glad you understand. Class dismissed. Subscribe to the channel. I will see y'all in the next one. Goodbye.